Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for Pisces for the month of October 2022. Just wanted to say that for this month, it really looks like you are in deep soul searching. I feel like there's a lot of cards here, and I'll go through it generally and then I'll be more specific as we go through. But I did pull some clarifiers here. So initially, the major cards here, major arcana, would be the Hermit, of course, and we've got the High Priestess is kind of the outcome for the month. But what I'm looking at here is cards of deep contemplation, and it definitely feels like it's around your finances. I generally do career, money, finances, but the focus seems like you are trying to consider your options. There might be a little bit of confusion, but you're at some kind of an end cycle, so there is a chance for you to, realize in the month of November that you are ready to take some action. But it is more of a commitment, I would say, for the month of November. It's like the beginning of something here for you. The Six of Pentacles energy is about that give and take in a situation. So, I mean, for some of you, you could be getting some kind of gifts or some kind of generosity from another, or you could be extending that to someone. But this doesn't have to be finances. It could also be emotional support, whatever that is for you, however that looks like. Again, this is a general read. So we also have, again, I feel like you could also be sharing your talents. So whether you're giving advice to someone, whatever that is, it's, again, something along the line of, it's something along the giving and receiving kind of line here. But again, there is some kind of prosperity that's coming through. And again, this could be in around a longer term feel is what I get here. It doesn't feel, especially when we've got the slow moving Knight of Pentacles, but it definitely feels like it is around your finances. I feel like you've been disappointed with something because you are in hermit mode, and there's definitely like the card of the Four of Cups, and we also have the Strength card. I feel like you've been disappointed, maybe in around your finances, or in a particular area of your life. There's been some stagnancy here as well with that Four of Cups energy, because you're really trying to move something forward, but I feel like you're in a bit of a reflective kind of, I don't want to say stuck place, because you do come to some kind of resolution here with the world, and you do have the energy of the movement of the Knight. But again, we had the clarifier with the Six of Pentacles, and I'll go through those cards here in just a second with the Page of Cups and what that's bringing through. But there's definitely that energy of you just feeling like you've had to emotionally overextend yourself in some way here. Like I feel like you need to kind of, it's a snap out of it energy, but you're kind of stuck. You're waiting for an opportunity. You're feeling bored. You're feeling stuck. There's some sense that you need to open up, or you're waiting for something to be presented here. It just feels like you're ready for change, and you're waiting for an opportunity, or to see an opportunity, because something has been, has created a sense of, I don't want to say tremendous upset and whatever, but it's a letdown. Something's been a letdown for you. And again, with that Six of Pentacles energy, and again with the Page of Cups coming through here, I mean, there's still a lot of energy that, indicate that you're moving in the right direction. It's just that you're still really in a place of heavy emotion, or, mulling through, the deeper emotional aspects of a situation. So again, I feel like something's about to emerge here with that Page of Cups energy. It does speak to, trying to intuitively get in touch with some of your talents, or, some of the other parts of yourself here. You're trying to explore possibly some other gifts. You're kind of deep in your imagination here, and you're trying to discover something is what I would say here, because again, following that was the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're kind of in your head, you're in your imagination, you're trying to explore some options here. You're trying to figure out how to move something forward, that you're emotionally connected to. So, and again, I feel like there's some stagnancy, there's some boredom, there's some level of not feeling satisfied. Again, with that Eight of Cups energy over here, you know, you want to move ahead in your life. Maybe you're trying to consider, or maybe you are considering some kind of relocation or whatever, but I feel like you're trying to put the past behind you here in some way and go forward, but, you know, to a happy, healthier place, as they say, but it is still leaving something behind. And, you know, and that can be, you know, a little bit of a heavy weight when you're trying to move forward, and yet you're still in the place of emotionally feeling a little held back. The Hermit, of course, is, you know, trying to figure things out. And with that World energy here, you know, it's that card of regeneration and rebirth. So you're in a place of rebirthing yourself. You're trying to move something into a place where you are more spiritually connected. You're relying on, you know, a lot of your, of course, talents and really thinking things through. But it just feels like you are also, because this is an end card with the World, you've mastered something. So I do feel like whatever the lessons are that you've been able to, you know, go forward with, it will allow you a sense of freedom once you are able to implement your knowledge. And, you know, you will be relying on your strength to be able to go forward in this direction, because, as I said, I mean, there is the Four of Cups, and then there's the Strength card, and of course it's in around taking a leap of faith in a new direction here. So that energy of the Fool is, of course, new energy. It's also, you know, trying to figure out yourself. But I feel like you really know a lot of your skill sets. It's just more along the lines of, you know, choosing the direction that you feel you're best suited for, I guess, is probably the better way to put it. But the Fool energy is still moving into new territory, and it's sort of following a new direction. It's a fresh start, all of that. So it's taking a chance on a new idea. And, you know, like I said, I mean, it's a new beginning of some sort, whether this is a new job or a new business opportunity. I just feel like you are getting ready for some kind of really new adventurous journey ahead. It doesn't feel like it's one that's going to excite you necessarily, but it is going to take you out of a place of boredom and feeling like you're stuck. And again, the Knight of Pentacles, this is an established, methodical kind of energy, so, and it's slow moving, so it's definitely still moving in around the direction of you needing to be practical in your decisions, and I feel that is what you're doing. But it is still an energy of slow, logical moves, and I feel whatever the direction is that you're moving into here, the job or the position is probably one that is more of a grounded, you know, not drama filled, that kind of thing. It's really something that's based around your personal beliefs, all of that. Knight of Pentacles, like I say, because it's a really down to earth, practical energy, but it is somebody who is willing to put in the hard work. It is somebody who is very methodical in the way they go forward. Could be dealing with a Virgo energy here as well. But it feels like there's a certain element of mystery around you this month. I don't feel like you're really being outspoken about your moves at this time. It just feels like you're trying to deal with the challenges on a, you know, practical, logical, sort of resourceful kind of energy is all the stuff that I'm seeing through here. The Page of Pentacle energy is still, again, you've got cards of new beginnings, and you're just implementing some new strategies here. You're just starting to move forward with the Page energy to take some action here. So the Page of Pentacles, like I said, is still an energy of trying to. The Fool is where you're getting ready to take off here, and you're again doing a bit of an exchange of still, you know, whether you're giving some of your talents away or some of your ideas. I think it's your skill set, not your ideas, but giving away your skill set to kind of move something ahead. But it still feels like Page of Pentacles energy, you're operating on your own in a very quiet sort of way. I feel like you are, you know, really faithful kind of friend, faithful kind of person. You know, this is you trying to put in some energy towards study, is what I would say with that Page of Pentacles energy. I just feel like you need to be patient because you're still in a place of trying to figure something out. And then I think once you figure that out, you'll be able to focus. And this month is still the beginning steps toward that focus. Again, you've got the energy of the High Priestess with that Page of Cups. So it is something that you're trying to bring forward. But again, the High Priestess, there's a lot of energy around you still deep in search here, deep in search of how you're going to go forward. The Hermit energy, like I say, I mean, that is still speaks to, and of course with that Strength card that was also clarifying with the Six of Pentacles, there could be a Leo that's involved here, somebody that's coming through that is, you trying to maintain strength. You're using your personal power and you're really taking on the challenges. You're in control of a situation. So this is about self-control as well. As I said, I feel like you're really in hermit mode. I don't feel like you're really reflecting. You're in a place where you're intuitively trying to figure out something and gain some enlightenment. And again, with that High Priestess energy as well, there's just a lot of space around your inner thoughts. And I feel like you are really considering options, again, with that Seven of Cups. So anyway, this is just sort of a short little video just to kind of give you a synopsis of what's happening for you in October. But again, there's just a lot of energy around possibly even moving something to higher educational levels as well. But I think for the most part, you're considering your options and just really trying to work through some emotional places that you need to heal. I don't know so much. I don't know so much if this is really around healing, because it feels like you're ready to go off in a new direction with the Page of Pentacles and that World card and then the Chariot. I mean, that's a decision to make something go forward in October. You're making that decision in October. But like I said, there's just a lot of disappointment, a lot of pullback around how you're going to go forward. You are making some decisions here, but you're kind of doing it under the wire. But as I said, just a lot of introspective energy. And I do feel you will be able to find your focus here toward the end of the month. But could be dealing also with a Cancer for some of you. But there is going to be some kind of, victory in moving forward. You just have to give yourself the time to sort of work through whatever decisions you need to make here. And I don't feel like you're making so much the decision as you are considering your options. Once you consider your option, then you'll be able to put your focus behind something, and then you'll be able to go forward. But it's just like I say, it just feels like there's some energy around disappointment in a career or career situation is what I would say here. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Pisces. So I know it's just kind of a cut and dry sort of situation here, but that's what I see for the month of October. So keep moving forward and never give up. And we'll see you I might do a few other reads additionally going forward, but we'll see how things go time-wise. So anyway, that's what I see for you in the month of October. You're plotting your next course of action. Again, you really have some options here, but you are and you're a master at whatever it is you're doing here, because you do have some cards of very wise, methodical choices in how you're going forward. And you are skilled, but you're still considering something that's in around new money here, or a new money situation. But there's study for sure in the month of that you're considering here in the month of October. Anyway, have a great day, and we'll see you in future reads.